Hi, my name is Angel Bennett-Money, and I'm a senior here at Shippensburg University studying both communication journalism with an emphasis in electronic media and marketing.
Hi, my name is Marissa Wright, and I'm a senior communication journalism major with an emphasis in electronic media.
And this is our documentary on the Multicultural Student Affairs Office,
located at Gilbert Hall.
Thank you so much for watching. This is Gilbert Hall, the fifth oldest building on Shippensburg University campus and home to the Multicultural Student Affairs Office, also known as MSA. Ms. Diane Jefferson is the director of MSA, accompanied by her assistant director, Ms. Capri Brown. Due to COVID-19, we were unable to conduct an in-person interview with Ms. Di, so here's a few words from her from our podcast.
I came to Shippensburg as a counselor for the Act 101 program, which is now the ASP program. I was an academic counselor, and I came here from Dickinson College, where I served as director of Minority Student Affairs. That was in the 80s. After working as a counselor and getting to meet the students and to know the students, I recognized that there were needs that were not just about the academic, but was about the social, cultural, and actually most of them were students of color adapting to the university climate and getting those cultural needs met. So it sort of evolved from counselor to assistant director of what is now known as ASP, and then moving into multicultural affairs, minority affairs. M.S.A. was first called Minority Affairs, Minority Student Affairs. And then the students, more groups joined. The African American Organization, Latino Student, Asian American, and it moved into Multicultural Student Affairs. So it's been a journey.
The MSA Creed states that diversity is not just a race thing. It's not just a gender thing. It's not just a religious thing. It's not just a class thing. It's not just a sexual identity thing. It's not just an ethnicity thing, it's a human thing. MSA is home to several different organizations by the names of the Latino Student Organization, also known as LSO, the Harmonic Voices of Truth Gospel Choir, also known as HVT, Divas, which is a women's empowerment group, Brothers, a male empowerment group, Heritage Dance Company, Elite Modeling Troupe, Impact Ministries, and Afro-Am. Located in Gilbert Hall, room 100 is a room that is commonly referred to as the AM. The AM is a popular area for students to do homework, hang out, and socialize. It's also a venue for many MSA events. Here is a few words from Ms. Di herself on both the history and the significance of the AM.
In 1969-70, the African American Organization got the room 100 in Gilbert, and it was called the AM then, and it was called the AM now. They got that room because there wasn't a place on campus where in that time students of color felt like they belonged. The AM, Gilbert Hall, is the birthplace of the African American experience and the Latino experience at Shippensburg University. It is our history. So that building has evolved. We only at one point had room 100 and have since moved, and it's developed into Multicultural Student Affairs.
There is a computer lab located in room 10 that is open to all SHIP students. Whether you need a quiet place to study or complete coursework, visit Gilbert Hall room 10. With COVID-19, we must social distance, so every other computer is free for use. Printing is also available with the swipe of your student ID. The Harambe Room is home to many African artifacts that have been donated to Shippensburg University by Mrs. Kathleen Myers in memory of her husband, Mr. Charles E. Myers. These works of art were collected from various countries in both East and West Africa over a 20-year period from the years of 1952 to 1970. These African artifacts were donated with efforts to stimulate interest and increase awareness and understanding of African culture on Shippensburg University campus. Here is a few words from the Assistant Director of MSA, Ms. Capri Brown.
As the Assistant Director in MSA, I pretty much assist my director, Ms. Diane Jefferson, with any activities that we're doing for the center. And so that is limited to, I mean, it includes everything, honestly, but I primarily work with a lot of our calendar. So I help manage our calendar of all the different groups in our office, assist with all of our programming. A lot of that has went virtual, but even our in-person programming that we had, contacting students, developing those relationships and keeping them connected with the office. It's kind of hard to describe what I do because I do a lot, but without going into depth and making it real boring, that's pretty much what I do. Assist anywhere where the director needs me to be and whatever I need to do to assist with any of the programs that we have. My favorite event is probably a program, and so that's the Feed a Friend program that we do here in conjunction with the African American organization. And that program feeds families for Thanksgiving, and that's actually a program we're currently working on. And so that's probably my favorite program, being a person who didn't always have what I needed. My family, we didn't always have what we needed. And so it was programs like that that really made a difference for us. And so being able to run and give back to a program such as that really is, I don't know, it's like an honor. And so we feed 200, we're feeding 200 families this year, which is amazing with COVID and not being able to, I guess, kind of go over and beyond like we wanted to do this year. But the program has been going on for 48 years. And a little background history, it was founded by Miss Frances M. Banks, who was a former maid for the president's office back in the, I want to say, 60s. And so she actually worked with the Afro-Am to see if they could be of assistance to her, because that was something that she did, where she fed people in the community. And one of the taglines is "Need has no color." And so we feed families ranging from Dauphin County, Fulton County, Huntington, Cumberland, Franklin, wherever there's a need, we try to be there to assist. And so that's actually one of my favorite programs that we do. I believe that MSA really is a place where you can be yourself. And so that's what I love about working in MSA, is that you don't have to be anyone else but yourself. And so people always ask, well, how do I get involved? Or what is the method to being a part of MSA? And honestly, it's whenever you walk across the threshold of Gilbert Hall, you're a part of MSA. And we work with students to be able to develop into the people that they want to be. And sometimes not even the people that they thought they could be. So really pulling out that potential and allowing students to be able to see the greatness in themselves.
Here is a few words from MSA student members and why they value MSA at Shippensburg University.
I value MSA because they gave me a home away from home. I'm from Mechanicsburg, and although it's not that far, I'm still very close to my family, and I was missing that when I came up here at college. And as soon as I stepped into Gilbert, they offered me that home. They got to know me without even knowing me, and once I got to know them, that just created such a family. It was a family connection from the start. And anytime I'm down, I'm sad, I need advice, I go straight to MSA or call them up, and they always answer the phone and help me out with everything. And MSA is just a home for me here at Shippensburg.
I value MSA because they helped me join an organization called the Latino Student Organization, and LSO has been a place where I can go to meet other students who are just like me, and Hispanic and Latino students. And with going to a predominantly white institution, it is healthy to be around students like myself. So I do value that they were able to give me that place that I'm able to go to.
Hello, my name is Zaire Avant. I'm a sophomore here at Shippensburg University, and of course I'm part of MSA. The groups I'm involved in with is Brothers Organization and the Ed Committee. Why I value MSA? One thing I value, it helped me grow mentally. When I first came here, I was an introvert. I'm a transfer student. So when I first came here, I was an introvert. I didn't really know how to be social, like get around people. When I joined MSA, it kind of helped me break out my shell. And then it's a good workplace. Help you get your grades right. And one thing about MSA, they will make sure you succeed to graduate. That's their #1 goal.
I value MSA because it relates to me in a lot of ways. For example, I am a part of Harmonics Voices of Truth, and it helps me, keep my religious side and keep me close, with the choir. And also I'm in Divas, and that is helping me with the woman empowerment, so it's making me more bolder and better than ever before. So it's a highly valued place, and it's the best kept secret in Shippensburg University.
I value MSA because they showed me who I can really be, pushing me to be part of Brothers, a heritage dance company, and becoming an MSA leader has showed me my true potential that I can now release to Shippensburg University.
We just wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who participated in this production.
We wanted to especially shout out the director of the Multicultural Student Affairs Office, Ms. Diane Jefferson,
The assistant director, Ms. Capri Brown,
any students that may have participated with us as well, and we wanted to give a big shout out to our professor, James Lurie, aka J-Lo. So we wanted to say thank you so much, guys, and we'll catch you next semester. Bye.